This is Superstory.
I have never seen such a thing in my life. I have never.
Segun, my brother, I am as baffled as you.
Is that why they said that women are very irrational and emotional during pregnancy?
I wish I knew. You said everything was okay in the morning.
At that time, I felt nothing sweeter than a young couple who is in love and just discovering that they are about to have a child. I cannot explain the feeling, like deja vu.
And in the night of the same day,
everything turned to sawdust in my mouth. Everything. I cannot believe that was coming out from her mouth.
Oh. Hi, Segun. How are you doing?
Have your seat, please. I'm fine.
Hey, Segun. So, this is how you now dodge me now.
Ifeoma, forget that side. This man is married and has responsibilities. Believe me, right now, you are excess luggage.
And who wants an excess luggage? Not at this time. And at least not with the recent development.
Me? Excess luggage? It's okay. Madam, I beg, give me my usual drink. Okay. And you, Segun, it's not only you that will be married. I'll get married too.
I'm looking forward to see the millionaire that will marry you.
Not to worry, you'll see him. So, how is the wife doing? I hope you have scored a goal.
Trust my guy. He's a sharpshooter.
Then I expect him to be in a better mood, buying drinks and food for everybody, not looking like sour egusi soup.
Come on. Am I that obvious?
Obviously, you didn't take a look at the mirror today.
Is it not you women? Why did God make you people so complex? In the morning, it's like paradise on earth. And by night, hell has been let loose.
Do you mind sharing what the problem is exactly? Perhaps I could chip in a word of advice.
My wife has been nagging and complaining about our social and financial state. She wants more money and more financial, social, whatever.
You said suddenly?
I have never seen a change of mood so sudden. In the morning, everything was fine, and at night is something else.
The way I see it is either of these two things. She may have begun to rival with another woman who has all the specs, or she's being enticed by a man with big money and better social class. Either way, you're in trouble.
But I just brought her from the village not up to a year ago.
A woman doesn't need eternity to begin to appreciate the good things of life or even desire them.
What can be done about this? It's not healthy at all.
Enticed? What is happening to Caro? She is so innocent.
You mean used to be so innocent, right? A woman beefing about social status is no longer innocent. You better face it.
How can I face such a thing?
Try to straighten her out.
The worst is that she could not listen to me except she sees a money minting machine in my room.
Use her mother. Tell her mother everything. And that you don't want it to affect the pregnancy. That she should take her and care for her in the village for some time.
Send her back to the village?
With style. Using her mother. When she sees what she left behind on the village and compares it to what you presently give her, she will come back to her senses.
Musa, what do you think?
I think you should pay for Ifeoma's lunch. This is a wonderful piece of counsel.
Ifeoma, you just earned yourself a free lunch.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to have been of help.
But women, God will help you.
Don't blame us. Without all these, we wouldn't be women. And I tell you, a world of men would have been one big, boring place.
Shut up and enjoy the meal while the offer still stands.
Men, that's all the thanks I get for showing you light in a dark tunnel.
Segun, let's get out of here.
Yeah, it's about time.
Just remember that I am always available to solve these kinds of women problem for you.
Madam, serve our food. I will settle the bills.
This is Superstory, a life of strife and sorrows.
Hi, I thought we had a lunch date.
I never ever want to see you around me again, okay?
What's the matter?
Making progress. With a he-goat like you, I should have known that.
Known what?
So you have a girlfriend in this school, and yet you look for me here. What do you take me for?
Look, that can be explained. I was through with her.
She certainly is not through with you. What? How can you come here looking for me, knowing that you have a girlfriend here?
I just explained to you that I am through with her. I mean, I don't exhibit any trait of someone trying to evade anybody when I come here to look for you, do I?
She said she'll report me to my husband. That I've been collecting money from you.
She saw that?
She did. And I'm not thrilled by that. So stay away from me. Just stay away from me, okay?
But I thought we could be good together.
Just stay off me. Stay off me, okay?
Hey, Caro! Caroline! Caroline!
Just type it.
Now this stupid Kate girl will have to pay for this. She will pay, and pay well. Old man, what are you doing?
Ah, Francis, my son.
Hold it. I did not come here for that. I say, what are you doing?
Okay? It is very clear. The man is processing Indian hemp.
Old man, you are under arrest.
What is going on here? Go. My son, do you have a problem with my daughter?
I always knew you were a smart old man.
Whatever the problem is, I can talk to her and everything will be all right at once.
Yes, you will get to talk to her at the station, from the cell.
Ah, my son, please, don't do this to me, please.
I'm sorry, old man, but your daughter ought to know better than to stand in my way. Constable, arrest him!
Oh, please, please, my son, don't do this to me.
Baba, respect yourself.
Hey, please, please. Oh, my son, please, man. Oh, please.
Oh, yeah, move! Move!
Francis, what is happening here? Eh? Francis, you're arresting my father.
He is an hemp grower. He deserves to be arrested.
Francis, but why are you doing this, Francis? Why?
You want to know why? Because nobody, repeat, nobody stands in my way.
Francis, I don't understand.
Well, your father will give you the full details. Maybe with some injuries. See you then. Take it.
Francis,
Move.
Francis, please. Francis, please.
This is Superstory, a life of strife and sorrows. It's a super story of good food and houses.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Kate, it is okay. I knew this was going to happen sooner or later. It's just that I thought, with everything going so well between the two of you, I wouldn't have to bother about that again.
So did I. I didn't know he could be this heartless. I didn't know.
Kate, my daughter, I think you should leave him to his fate.
What am I expected to do? What does he expect me to do? He's supposed to be my man.
That Francis is nobody's man. Please do what he says you should do. And let him let me out of here.
All right. I will go and see him and do whatever he says.
It's okay. Don't be so depressed. There are many better men out there.
And I was just beginning to think there was a future for us.
Future? With this animal? God forbid.
That was before I knew he was such an animal.
Never mind. We will get by.
Papa, you know what this means, don't you?
Other times. I must immediately stop this Indian hemp farm. Otherwise, he will always do this to me, to spite you.
Yes, Papa. That and the steady monetary assistance from his end will cease. Oh, it will be tough. Papa, I may not. But when must this happen to us? When must this happen to us now?
It's nobody's fault. Not even his fault.
How can you say that?
True. The fault is not his.
Whose fault is it then?
The fault is ours. We dined with the devil, and this is the consequence.
Yes, Papa. You are right. We dined with the devil with a very short spoon. Very short spoon.
Go. Just go. God will be with you.
Papa. you could do this to me.
You were standing in my way. You were interfering in my trying to achieve my goal. What did you expect me to do?
Your goal? Sleeping with another man's wife is your goal?
You won't understand, so I won't bother to make you.
Oh, Francis, arresting my father was the height of it.
Well, we both know that what your father does for a living is against the law.
But that is not why you brought him to the station.
Don't I know that? But you could walk out of here as free as a bird if you do exactly as I say.
I'm listening.
Leave Caro alone. Anytime you see us together, look away. The threat you made to go and report her to her husband, I want it dropped right here. If you don't do these things, your father will spend the rest of his life in a police cell.
Okay. But what if her husband finds out some other way?
Well, I'm sorry for you and your father. I will have him back here so fast, he will think he has been hit by a hurricane.
But Francis, that's unfair. Eh? That's unfair. Why must you make us suffer for your indiscretion?
Well, that's what you bargained for when you interfered in my affair. So you better get prayer warriors to pray for you that her husband never finds out by whatever means.
All right. Agreed. I'll do my best to meet all your conditions. So will you let my father go now?
In due time, Katie. In due time.
But I've already agreed to all your conditions.
There is this tiny weeny bit more.
What is it?
I want you to add a prayer point to your list of prayer points.
I'm all ears.
Pray that Caro agreed to my advances. If not, I will put it down to this little meddling of yours. And I'll have your father scalp for it. So pray, my dear Kate. Pray.
Is that all?
Yes, that is all. I will instruct Ali to release your father to you.
You know what I still find hard to believe is that you don't have a little love, a little feeling in your heart for me. I find that really hard. Very difficult to swallow.
Well, if it will make you feel any better. I felt something for you.
Then why are you doing this?
Because the moment I set my eyes on Caro, it died.
Francis, God will punish you. God will really punish you.
Well, if you're through, you may leave my office.
Okay. Yes.
Ali.
So what next, sir?
Look, release our lousy father to her.
Okay, sir. Yes.
This is Superstory, a life of strife and sorrows.
If that isn't power, then what is?
Hello there. Are you okay? See what I bought us. Snacks from the best joint in town.
What are we celebrating? I know it's not my birthday. Neither is it yours. Perhaps it's your mother's.
Come on, Caro. I'm trying to please you here. Don't be sarcastic about it.
Please me. With just one day of snacks.
Come on, Caro. I know I will not be able to do this every day. But I'll try as often as I can.
Which is not often enough.
Things will get better.
I want things to get better now.
It doesn't work that way. Except maybe for thieves. And I'm no thief.
Maybe it would have been better if you were one.
Come on, Caro. What is the meaning of all this?
I should ask you.
Okay. I know what to do. I must make sure I get to the bottom of this. I promise you, I will get to the very bottom.
Honey, why are you angry?
I'm doing my best to please you, but you don't appreciate it. I'm making sacrifice to get you those things, and all I get in return is sarcasm.
Take it easy with those big grammar now.
Come on, Caro. What is the matter now?
Can't you see what I'm trying to do?
No, I can't. If you don't show me.
I'm trying to put pressure on you so that you don't get satisfied with this place.
Are you sure?
Of course. I'm not hiding the fact that I don't like this our present position. We can move on to a better position. Especially with this baby coming. We have to go higher.
And I'm not playing, my darling Caro. Rome was not built in a day.
That was because technology was not advanced then.
What are you saying?
Reach for the stars. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. That's what I'm saying. This tastes good. But I heard the ones in Lagos are better in taste.
Don't worry. I have plans to that end.
Tell me something.
It's a surprise package. You just hold your breath.
I hope we will not be growing grey hairs by the time this your surprise finally comes.
There you go again with your sarcasm.
And there you go again with your big grammar. Honey, why didn't you go and take your bath? And I would have had dinner ready by the time you're through.
That's a good proposition.
Come on, go ahead then.
I'll see you now.
Come on. I must take this thing easy. I don't want him going to find out about that Francis guy. If he runs into that Kate girl, everything will be finished. I must keep him from suspicion until I'm sure about this Francis guy. And even Kate, I must. Francis. Is it possible that I've lost him even before anything gets started? Well, we'll wait and see. We will.
Now let's go.
Hey, I'm sorry. I won't be able to come with you today. I have to run an errand for my husband up there.
Hey, what a pity. You should have taken out of your stress this morning.
Well, never mind. There'll be many, many more opportunities like this.
It's who I was telling you about marriage. You that one heavy sugar daddy should be spoiling rotten right now. You're here trying to run one stupid little errand for your husband before coming to school. Anyway, better you than me. See you in school.
I'll see you in school.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I hope I have not done something foolish. I should have just followed her and saved my cab fare for this morning. What if Francis has been warned off by that Kate? I can't believe I'm hoping that I can still see Francis. It's not my fault. The guy throws some good money around.
Hi, Angel.
What do you want with me again? I don't want trouble with your girlfriend.
Look, forget Kate. She will no longer cause you trouble. I've straightened her out.
What did you tell her to cause her to back off? Because from what I know of women, she will not back off. She will ensure she causes trouble for me indirectly.
She wouldn't dare.
You sound so cocksure.
I am.
And what makes you that sure?
Let's just say that I have them by the balls. And boy, when I need to squeeze those balls, I can squeeze them whenever necessary.
I still don't have a clue of what you're saying.
Never mind. The important thing is, there is no chance in hell of I ever causing you or your home problems.
Well, if what you say is true, then now I can breathe better.
You can breathe very well. Now, would you do me the honor of dropping you off in your school?
Look, the fact still remains the same. I'm still married.
Okay. Can I pay you to banish the thought for a while?
You know that's not possible.
Then let me pay you to pretend to banish the thought for a while.
Francis, anyone who has come across you should not go looking for Satan anymore. You are the chief tempter.
Thanks for the compliment. But if I was that good, you will be sitting in this car right now.
Perhaps I'm just trying to find out whether someone can actually pay another to pretend to banish a thought. Is that possible?
Well, seeing is believing, don't they say?
If you continue this way, you will soon go bankrupt.
Have you ever seen the ocean go dry? Look, do you accept my offer to banish the thought?
Point of correction. To pretend to banish the thought.
Okay. Do you take up the offer?
Yeah.
And you would ride with me to your school?
If I am to pretend not to be married, why not?
Thank you. I will cherish this day for the rest of my life.
Flatterer.
No, really. And I'll do something more. You see that seat? Nobody, and I mean nobody, will sit on it anymore. It's yours exclusively.
Francis.
Really? Really?
This is life. Why this pregnancy now of all times? Why now?
Hey, a penny for your thought.
Why do you cheapen me so? My thoughts are worth much more than a penny.
Okay, 1,000 apologies. 5,000 naira for your thoughts.
5,000 naira. Well, that's a good place to start the negotiation.
I love you.
Wrong with it?
Everything. You shouldn't be wearing such a thing.
But people wear them.
What kind of people wear them? Certainly not married people.
I have seen married women dressed in town dresses like this one.
Show me those married women and I will show you that they are irresponsible.
But I'm a student. Let me feel like one.
Must you dress in rags to feel like a student? Must you?
These are not rags. You know how much they cost?
Which brings me to the point, where did you get the money to buy them? Where?
Hey, I have talked myself into trouble now.
I say, where did you get the money to buy them? I have not given you money for new clothes in the last 3 months. I have been saving for your school and the business I intend to open for you. How did you get the money to buy this?
How can you ask me that?
Yes, I am asking you because I did not give you any money. So someone did. And the question is, who is the someone?
Are you suspecting me of some irresponsible act or something?
I'm not telling you that. I am waiting for you to tell me where you got the money from. You said the rags are not cheap.
But I didn't say they cost a fortune either.
So what are you saying?
Well, I said these are not rags, therefore they are not cheap. But are you indirectly accusing me of getting money from some dubious means?
I am not accusing you of anything. Just tell me how you got the money to buy this.
I got the money from you.
What? Are you well or something? I didn't give you any money or clothes.
But you give me money for housekeeping, to buy foodstuff and things for the house.
Yeah, right. So what?
So I saved some of them to buy some things for myself.
What?
I know I shouldn't have done it, but I'm a woman. We do it all the time. Our mothers teach us to do it.
But you've always complained that the money is not enough. Yet, you have the gut to take money from there to buy this rags like this.
I'm sorry. But in a way, it takes some of the burden off you.
I am not mad at you that you took some money to buy some clothes. I am mad at you that you took some money to buy rags like this.
But I like them.
But I don't like them.
When you married me,
You did not tell me you were coming to put me in some sort of bondage here.
I didn't tell you I will allow you to advertise any responsibility either. Now, you go take off this thing or no school for you.
Segun!
Don't Segun me. You are married to me and carrying my baby, and yet you dress like a harlot. No way. That's not possible.
It's okay. All right. I will go and take these clothes off. You win. But you are pushing me, Segun. You are pushing me.
Come back here, Caro. What's the meaning of that? What? Is this not the same nice girl that I married from the village less than a year ago? It's okay.
Come on, it's not as bad.
What is not bad? Come on, Ifeoma. Console me, but don't lie to me.
Maybe the school thing was a bad idea after all.
How can you say that? What Segun did by making her go to school is not only for her sake, or even his sake, but for his children's sake. She becomes a better mother.
How can she become a better mother when she's not even paying attention in school?
And how would you know that?
If she was, she wouldn't be thinking about those kind of dresses.
I hate to admit it, but that's a good point.
What do you think is the cause? Because if we can remove the cause, then we have a solution.
It's external influence, obviously. Or, I hate to say this, she's trying to impress somebody.
She couldn't be now.
Why, Mr. Prince Charming?
Because she's carrying my baby as we speak.
Oh, that's another dimension. Why have you not gotten her mother to come and speak with her, like you agreed the last time?
Yeah, things improved drastically, and I didn't think it was necessary anymore.
Do you think it's something her mother can rectify?
If she has the interest of her daughter's home at heart.
I think she does.
Then I think you should cheer up.
Thanks, Ifeoma. You are becoming a dear friend.
It is not free.
You ran out of luck this time, Ifeoma. No free lunch this time.
Seriously, Ifeoma, tell me, if it was you that I married,
Yes.
would you be giving me the same hassles?
I don't know. I may have been driving you up the wall by now, for all I know.
Then thank God it wasn't you then.
Or perhaps I may just have been giving you a taste of marital paradise. You see, you never know.
I like that paradise part. But that's over now. Thanks. It's been nice talking to you.
I am glad I was of some kind of help.
Yeah, you were. We'll be on our way. See you around. The break will soon be over.
Ify, let's go. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Segun, you know, I think you're a good, kind, and decent man. I shouldn't have turned you down. I shouldn't.
So, Mama, that is what is happening here.
Don't worry about it. I'll come and sort it out.
I will be very grateful. You see, all I ask of her is just a little patience and perseverance, and we'll definitely get up there.
I know, my son. It is nothing at all. Segun, what gladdens my heart most is that you're expecting a baby.
We thank God, Mama.
Ah, good. I am sure your mother is happy about the news.
Oh, she is more than happy. Left to her, she should want to immediately follow me to Bede village to care for Caro for herself. But I didn't want that until we straighten her out.
Good thinking, my son. It won't do your home good if your mother comes around and finds her behaving like that.
Exactly what I thought, and that's why I came to see you.
Good. I will come with you. But I can't stay for long. If the situation demands my attention, she can always come home with me. That is, if you don't mind.
No. Nothing like that, Mama.
Good. So when are you going back?
I'll be leaving first thing tomorrow morning. Is that okay with you?
Well, I'll see what I can do to meet up with you.
Thank you, Ma.
Good.
Thank you.
Here comes our local midwife, and she's in a haste. Who could be in labor?
So, it's only when someone is in labor that she's hastening on?
Only on that condition, and she's very good. If Caro were to deliver in the village here, she would have been the one to take the delivery.
In the house?
Where else?
No. Caro will deliver in the hospital, surrounded by the best hands.
It was her mother that took your delivery. And most young men of your age. You turned out okay, didn't you?
Even in this scientific and technological age, it is too risky for one to be delivered at home, attended to by one local practitioner of medicine.
Good day, oh, yeah, wait.
Good
so
day.
Where are you rushing to?
It's Tayo's place, so they said that she's in labor.
Tayo?
Yes, ma'am.
The same Tayo?
The very one. I have to rush.
So she gives birth at last to a bastard.
What a pity. She had it all, but she threw it all away. Well, that's her own cup of tea. I have to be going now.
Okay.
I want to go and settle some issues with my mother.
Good. Please go. Don't worry. I will be ready to live with you. First thing tomorrow morning. Okay?
No problem. I'll see you then.
Good.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, good day, my son.
Thank you,
Go well, oh.
Thanks. Yeah, bye-bye.
This
Okay,
is
bye-bye.
Superstory, a life of strife and sorrows. It's a super story with good food and houses, where the fish drowns or even die of thirst. It's a super story, a life of precious stones and good taste. It's a super story.
You must do better, Tayo. Huh? You don't have to do this so. If you don't do it well, the baby won't have an easy passage.
I am trying, Mama. I am trying. Hey!
Sorry, my daughter.
Sorry. Sorry. Who sent me? Who sent me?
Take it easy. The pain will soon subside. Huh? You just keep walking to and fro. Go on. Let me see you. I hope everything is ready.
Yes, yeah.
Water on fire. New pack of razor blade.
Everything is ready.
Do you know how to pray?
Why? What is the matter?
My years of experience tells me that this one we are going to take is very tough.
God. God help us. Don't crown a long list of injustice with unsuccessful delivery. Oh, please, God, oh.
This is our first baby. And our passage is very small. With what I felt, the baby is big.
What are we going to do? Please help me, Yahweh, please.
That's why I ask you to pray for God to help your daughter and me.
Hey, God. Please help me, God.
Another thing. You know you are the only assistant I have in there. So you must not panic. No matter what you see.
Even if things are not going on well.
Even if things are not going on well, which is likely to be the case.
Oh, God. Hey, what kind of head do I have? What kind of faith is mine? God, please don't put me to shame. God, don't put me to shame. Oh.
You have cried enough. Just let's go in now. Remember, don't panic.
Why did it take you this long to get her pregnant?
It has nothing to do with me, Mama. I have been performing my duties very well.
Are you sure?
Did she ever tell you that I failed to perform even for one night?
But this pregnancy should have come up a lot earlier than now.
This is how God has designed it.
I knew you were going to hang it on God's neck.
Abio, what do you expect me to say?
Anyway, we thank God. It is better late than never.
Yes, so all we pray for now is safe delivery.
God will grant us that.
Amen.
But seriously, is everything okay? How is married life?
Well, I guess okay.
Because I saw a trace of worry in your eyes earlier today.
Mama, is there not a time that you see worry somewhere? Everything is fine.
Are you sure? Because you can take a tip or two from me.
Everything is fine. Nothing that I've not been able to handle. You know the process of getting to know each other.
Then, why is your wife's mother going with you to bed tomorrow?
I didn't tell you that. How did you get to know?
Very little escapes my attention, my dear son. Very little. So, are you going to tell me now or not?
No, I can't anymore.
You can. And you will.
Please, Dayo, do try some more, please.
Mommy, the pain is too much.
Just relax, Hold it.
But it's coming again.
Just hold it. Relax. When I give the order, then you give one big push. If you do it well, it might be the last one. Ready? Now. You made it. You made it. It is here.
Thank God. Oh, thank you, Father. Thank you. Thank God. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. Where is my baby? Is it a boy or a girl? Mommy, what is it?
So, why is she going with you to Bede?
Nothing, Mama. She wants to go and see her daughter. That's all.
You have never been a good liar.
Seriously, Mama. There is no problem, really.
Segun, you can talk to me.
They say pregnant women get unnecessarily touchy. I'm just getting to find out how touchy. That's all.
Just that?
Just that. And I think that as a very young couple, it would be wise for her mother to come around and help us straighten one or two things out.
Good decision.
You are not angry again?
No, I am not. You have taken a wise decision. She can easily respond to her mother without feeling under any kind of pressure.
What a relief. But Mama, really, this marriage thing, it's not easy.
Of course it's not. Like all other good things of life, it's meant to be worked out by both parties.
Mine will be a good marriage. I'm ready to give it all the work that it requires.
Not just you, my son. Both of you.
I'm sure my wife will give it all the work as well.
You're sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I just want you to have this in mind at all times.
What?
A good and successful marriage is a union between two forgivers.
I will not forget that.
Of course you will not. Especially if she's not a good forgiver. She's one, isn't she?
Come on, Mama. Are you beginning to have doubts about her or what?
No. I just want to know if she's a forgiver.
Good day here.
Iya. Good day. It's always nice to see you in this mood. It means you have helped another child into this world successfully.
This one was too tough. Oh yes, but the God of the girl was not asleep. Look, I had already given up hope. But God intervened. I'm happy for her.
God is great and merciful. And who is she, by the way?
Oh, it's Tayo.
Tayo?
Yes, Tayo. Abayomi's daughter.
Yes, I know. So she has put to bed?
Just a few minutes ago. Look, our God is wonderful. You need to see the baby. Hey, so big and so beautiful.
Is it a boy or a girl?
The best looking baby boy I have ever helped deliver. Is as good looking as your son.
Is everything all right?
Come to think of it, the baby boy looks exactly like you. Exactly.
Come on, that's a joke, right?
I took the delivery. He cried his first cries in my hands. I cleaned him up. I just left there. Oh, his face is still fresh in my memory. And he looks exactly like you. Exactly like you.
This is Superstory, a life of strife and sorrows. a super story of good food and houses, where the fish drowns or even die of thirst. It's a super story, a life of precious stones and good taste. It's a super story. This is Superstory. This is Superstory.
Love is real. Love is powerful.
It's so powerful.
Love is natural.
Natural.
The true love comes straight from the heart.
I knew it. I did. I knew that they were all wrong, and you were right. This proves it at last.
We have God to thank for that. He really loves us. He could have made him look like anybody in our family, but no. He made him a split image of his father. He is a great good God, isn't he, Tayo?
Yes. Yes, he is. He really is. What would I have done if he had looked like anyone but him?
The naming ceremony must be an elaborate one.
Haba Baba Tayo.
What is Haba Baba Tayo?
When the villagers hear about it, they may turn up their noses at you. Us.
Hey, but that won't stop them from coming to partake of the free food and drinks. And when they come and take one look at the baby, they will realize that they had misjudged me, my daughter, and my whole family.
And right before our eyes, they will eat up all those negative things they had said about our daughter and us.
Now you get the idea. Besides, this is my first grandchild. It deserves nothing less.
Thank you, Bami.
No! I should thank you for giving me a wonderful grandson. Now I must begin to announce the naming ceremony. Okay?
He's a wonderful husband and father, isn't he?
And a grandfather too.
Oh, yes. How could I forget that so soon? I know what you're thinking.
You do?
Yes, I do.
That means you're thinking the same thoughts.
Don't get your hopes up, Tayo. It is always best to expect nothing of people.
Yeah, I know. So as to avoid being disappointed.
Thank God you realize that.
But I can't help but wish...
No, Tayo. This is not the time for wishful thinking. Look, so much water has passed under the bridge. So much has happened. A lot of them cannot be reversed. So, you must now forge ahead.
So you don't think that he will come and see his baby, hmm?
Even if he comes, it doesn't really change anything, does it?
Maybe it will give him the chance to finally hear the true story from my mouth.
After which, what happens?
I don't know.
Forget it, okay? Just thank your son that God has used to prove your innocence.
It's hard, Mommy. It's hard not to hope for more.
So was the labor you just went through. You made it. I am sure with God's help, He will make you go through this as well.
I don't know. I really don't.